Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Towards the end of the daily candle, not much has happened throughout the day. We didn't really see a super bullish reaction based on the inflation data, which was actually fairly positive. I mean, okay, nothing too unexpected, but inflation landed a little lower than the market expected. However, market just moved sideways pretty much. Some coins did do quite well, others didn't. Bitcoin just moved sideways, which is sort of typical character of a wave 4, right? So it could very well be that this ABC here is finished at some point. So far, the 23.6 Fib level did hold at 29,832, but Bitcoin looks under pressure. So it could very well also be that we come down a little bit lower. At the moment, I have no strong sign that this wave 4 is over. Yeah, so from at the moment, I think we have to at least expect that it could go down lower in this orange box. In fact, as you might know, for a wave 4, the ideal target is the 38.2 retracement, 29,450. For me, upside expectations remain valid overall, yeah, as long as we're holding here 29,130. Should we drop below that level, we would not necessarily be bearish. Yeah, it would just drop into next higher degree support. We're going to talk about that. But for me at the moment, the trend is further to the upside, especially because it's bull flagging a little bit. Yeah, so I mean, yeah, sort of this rectangle pattern here is still sort of valid, but I think we start to see here something like a bit of a bull flag of some sorts. Yeah, maybe it's going to be a descending wedge. It's a bit difficult to define it here, but a bit of a bull flag, typical behavior for a corrective wave, and typical behavior for a wave 4. Upside, again, upside expectations remain. Target range for this yellow wave 5 of 3 is between 31.5K to 31.8K. They can always extend a bit higher, but that's sort of a level to watch. This would be the 5th wave or 3rd, but eventually it should push higher. And there is not much more to add, really, in addition to the last video. So for me, the trend is up. Below 29,137, we have to rearrange things here a little bit. We then need to explore, okay, is it another 1-2 setup, which I would probably look at first, which means in a wave 2, it can pull back a little bit deeper. It would, however, on the other hand, be a little bit unrealistic because a wave 2, you know, we have so many 1-2 setups here, it's getting unrealistic then. Because a 1-2 setup in Elliott wave is quite a bullish setup if we talk here about an uptrend, okay? And if you have too many of them, it basically gets too bullish and you tend not to believe that. But yeah, you know, we're holding support, we treat it like that. We have a lot of overlaps in this wave structure here, which indicate it's a corrective structure. Happy with that because it would indicate that we should hold support and break higher at some point. And besides that, there is not much more to add. We can take a look at some of the indicators, what I wanted to do. So also the longer term ones I wanted to take a look at. On the weekly, yeah, weekly MACD, momentum still clearly up. So no bearish tendencies here. On the RSI, yeah, strong uptrend, no bearish tendencies here. So also from that point of view, no reason to panic or to expect here an end of the, let's say, uptrend. We're just heading into the overbought range. By the way, overbought range, I get so many comments, Bitcoin is now in the overbought range, it will come down. Now, while that could be that it will come down, yeah, for whatever reason, being in the overbought range in a third wave, which this could be, doesn't mean at all it's going to come down. Be careful using overbought indicators, because had you used the overbought indicator in October 2020, you would have missed the entire rally. Honestly, you would have missed so much. We are now basically on the weekly chart at the same point where we were in October 2020. And, you know, the chart tells the history, right? So just because something enters the overbought range, it's no evidence that an uptrend is over or nearly over. Oversold is a different story. The oversold ranges in crypto are so reliable. Yeah, we had here oversold on the weekly chart in December 2018, predicted that low perfectly. Here we came very close. And here we had also, at least we were very close to a significant low here in June 22. Yeah, we dropped a little bit lower, but to be honest, not that much given looking at the entire thing. So this was considering all of this was accumulation phase based on various indicators, it was quite spot on, and then had this higher low on the weekly RSI, basically a bullish divergence between the June and November lows. Looking at the 2-week chart, which is pretty good in crypto, pretty reliable. We talked about that bullish divergence here back in January. Already in December we talked about it. So that sort of has played out so far as a bullish signal here. You can see that how much upside potential there still is on the 2-week chart. Yeah, the MACD is not even in the in the bullish range yet. So above 50, above 0 basically, and the RSI has literally only just entered. I mean, these indicators, they look very strong in my opinion. Yeah, monthly we might get a bullish crossover on the monthly chart, so things are starting to look quite good. Even here on the daily, we get a bullish crossover. So they all fire bullishness, in my opinion. At the moment, things can change, but for now, it's starting to look quite good. That's sort of supported by the Elliott wave count, and it's supported by our support areas, which are holding. Now, things can change very quickly in crypto, but dropping below our support area here would not be bearish. It would just mean a deeper pullback in an overall bullish scenario. There are a lot of additional support areas the price can use. And should we need to use them, I will always call them out for you. Yeah, but for now, trend is up in my opinion. Bitcoin clearly fighting for the 30K range, sometimes above 30, sometimes below 30. So it's an important level. But for now, at least what the price suggests now, we should head higher. Things can change below 29,130. And then based on the structure, I will suggest what is the next most likely scenario. Okay, that's my update about Bitcoin. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.